What does disruption mean? Disruption means that the business that we have today, the job that we have today, becomes basically redundant tomorrow. And we have to change what we are doing. That's what we call disruption. Now, why is it that existing players seem to fall down, flatten their face when we are faced with disruption? Well, I'd like to unpack a couple of myths that I frequently see when we are talking about disruption. For me, myth number one is that disruption hits you like a tsunami. It's a sudden event, and it's sudden, and it's big, and it's there, and it's done, and you're over. Airbnb is one of those disruptive players that we always hear about. Have they hit the hotel industry like a tsunami? Well, in fact, I checked the financial numbers of the biggest hotel player in Europe, Accor. Well, let me tell you, Accor has increased their market cap in the last 5 years by 50%. So maybe one of the biggest myths about disruption is that you feel immediately the effect. And if you don't, then that must be a signal that you're not being disrupted, right? You're fine. You're just fine. You're still growing. Well, maybe you're not. Maybe you're not just fine. Maybe you just don't see it yet. Because that change, that disruptive change, is not happening in the core of your market. Change usually happens at the edges, just like snow melts at the edges. This is where you should be watchful. And that has something to do with the second myth of disruption. And that is that customers love disruption. That tomorrow when we'll have that digital doctor, we'll be all too happy. And that all of us are flocking to the Ubers and the Airbnbs of this world. That customers love disruption. Well, the market may love disruption, but not necessarily your customers. I was, in fact, a couple of weeks ago on the campus of UCLA, University of California, and I indeed took an Uber over there. And my Uber driver said, "Oh, great, you know, that I'm now at the UCLA campus because this is a really good spot for me." So I said, "Why? Is this a really good spot for you?" He said, "Well, because this campus is so big, students constantly use Uber to get around campus." Now, this is not a segment of the market that used to use taxis. This is a new market, a new segment that Uber is able to address. So don't listen to your customers. Listen to the customers you don't have. Myth number 3. The next Uber, Netflix, Airbnb that's going to disrupt your market will be easy to spot when you see it. You will see him right away. There he is. When we look at what is happening in health tech, like the example I showed you, when we look at what is happening in fintech, when I look at what is happening in edtech, education technology, it's not just one player and one threat and one different business model. It's a whole messy world out there that we have to find our way and navigate through. And that brings me to myth number 4, that your future business model is only a brainstorm away. Reality is that you try what was on that flip chart and it doesn't work. And you try something else and it doesn't work. And then you try something else and it works a little bit. Until you have found what seems to be the recipe that actually works. And when you look at most of those cases, take for example Netflix, and you look at their history, you look at how they did not start like a smash hit. You look at how, you see how they started with a business model that was shaky, where there was a lot wrong. Netflix, in fact, started by sending you DVDs by postal mail, one by one, where you had to order one by one. That didn't work at all. It was only when they changed it that it started to work.